Guys, what's going on? It's Assassination Bro here today, and today I'm gonna have something a little bit different for you guys. I actually have a little bit of a tutorial. So yeah, I know you guys normally don't see this from me, but so yeah, today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to build a little slime, a slime elevator, I guess you could say. And I can take credit for this because I did it originally. I'm not sure if it's been done before. I think it may have, but this is the first time I've ever seen something like it. So basically, you just walk right here. The little timer times that, and then that, and then normally you can do that, but I'm just prove to you guys that you can. I like to make sure that I'm lined up perfectly. And yes, it's not foolproof. I'm sure there is better designs out there, but this one's a pretty simple one, and it works. And you can go basically infinite, and it's not too resource dependent. Those don't need to be there. And then yeah. So anyways, I'm gonna show you guys how to build it in 1 second. Building. So as you saw how it works, you have this redstone timer right here that makes you, or that gives this enough time. So as soon as you step on that, you get launched up onto that one. So basically, and every layer is kind of different too. So basically for the first layer, you're going to have your block with the pressure plate, and that pressure plate is going to trigger a redstone underneath, as you see, which is going to go into 4 repeaters. It's going to go into a sticky piston with a slime, into a block with a sticky piston on top of that, with a slime block on top of that. And no, you guys, or yes, you guys can do this, but make sure, since the slime block acts like glue, make sure you don't have too many blocks. I'm not sure if this will actually even work, but yeah, so that works as you see with those blocks, but it leaves it up there. So I do not recommend having blocks attached to it unless you're just gonna have something like that. But so onto the timing. For the first 2, you're going to have all 4 ticks. And then these 2, I believe, sorry, are going to have the 3rd tick. Now that seems about right, so let's go ahead and get to testing it. So yeah, that's why I don't recommend having those blocks, but that was the correct timing. I just messed that up. So as you see, you just walk over here, and it shoots you off that. And then that's basically all you have, and all this is stored underneath. Now, if you guys want to have multiple layers, then you can go ahead and clear yourself out a larger area right here. Let's say about, this is basically as much as you're going to need. And what you need to do is take a redstone dust right there. 1, 2, 3. Redstone right there, redstone right there. 1, 2. Redstone right there, and 1, 2, 3. Redstone. That. And then the way I did it is I timed this to see where it would bring me up. So I say about right here. So go down right there. I'm gonna place that right there, and then you can always add slime block or a slime block or a block underneath. It'll still be the same effect, unless you just want to move the piston up. But I like to test this to make sure this works. Yep. So that should be good. I'm actually gonna leave. You should leave a block right there just in case the piston does come up too early. And the wiring for this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 ticks, 4 ticks, 4 ticks, 4 ticks, 4 ticks, 3 ticks, 3 ticks, and then 3 ticks. And then you can really staircase this up any way you want to. It's not really a certain way. The way I did it was like this, which is just the basic little redstone. I messed that up. Basically just a little redstone wiring, just like that. Now this should work, if I am correct. Okay, yeah, I had the timing way off. These 2 should also be on the 3rd tick. And if not, then I'll be right back. I'm gonna go see what it should be. Yep, gonna have a little cut right here to see what it should be. If anything, then I believe these should be on the 3rd tick and then the first one. So if this doesn't work, then I will go test it. The way the 2nd layer works is 4 ticks, 4 ticks, 4 ticks, 2 ticks, 2 ticks, 3 ticks, 3 ticks, and then none. You don't. Yes, you actually do have to have this here, just so the redstone doesn't get mixed up right there and just automatically send a signal up. But if you guys can also customize it if you need to. But if you do it like this, then it should work. But just show you guys. And then if you want to do a 3rd layer, this is where it kind of starts getting tricky, because I would recommend doing this in like a somewhat open area. That way you don't necessarily have to hide the blocks as much. But let's see, that brought me up to about 74, so I'm going to build off of this. And I'd normally just go up about that many blocks, however many that was. And then add a slime block there. And then go up here. So I would just build a typical staircase for this. And then have the redstone leading up to it. And then right about here is where you just kind of want to break this part and then make yourself another little area. That way you can make yourself another timer. So with this timer, the way you do this is you have your redstone, more than likely you want to, alright, yeah. But that way with 4 ticks, we actually need to build this out one more. Another 4 ticks, 2 redstone, 4 ticks, 4 ticks, and then just, let's actually mess up, just one with 4 ticks. And then you want to bring it up. And I believe that is correct way. I'm sorry guys if it's not. I do apologize. But okay, yeah. So I do need to take some of the delay off. I think this one is actually just supposed to be on the 2nd tick. I do apologize guys. I'm not really a master, but yeah, that's weird. Actually didn't bring me up. So I guess it's not a 100% foolproof area or idea, like I said. I kind of tested it. But yeah, so basically you're just going to have to mess around with it a little bit, guys. I do apologize for that. I will probably have a better video on it, of it at the end of how to do multiple layers. That's actually how it is. So there you guys go. That is a redstone creation by myself, actually. This is the first thing I think I've ever made by myself that's actually pretty compact. Doesn't take up too much space. And you can really just make it out of anything as long as you have the slime blocks. And most of it's actually hidden too, so if we just grab something like dirt, most of this is just, it can just all stay hidden. And if I were you guys, I would, a little trick that I kind of figured out, you might want to do it out of like quartz or something like that that has a slab, because then you could just slab it. Actually, does that cut off? Sorry. Does that cut off redstone? I don't believe it does. But yeah, so just say you made it out of quartz, because then all the underground stuff at least is hidden. That's where most of the stuff is. Yeah, that actually does cut it off, so I'll let out that part. But if you have a bottom slab only, then you guys should be fine to go ahead and make your awesome slime elevator. And I will see you guys all in the next video. Thank you all so much for watching. It's been Assassination Bro here today, bringing you guys a redstone creation. And I will see you all later.